On an average, 90% people are hired on a lower salary package than they expect or deserve. The main reason behind this is they lack in salary negotiation skills. Frankly speaking, based on different industry survey and my experience, most people fail to give genuine reasons or explanations for their salary expectation, and hence they have to accept a lower package. Trust me guys, this video can be a game changer for your next interview. In this video, I am going to discuss the 5 important points which will help you to improve your negotiation power in front of the interviewer. Guys, please pay attention and listen carefully till the end. And do not forget to like, share and subscribe my video. And please press the bell icon so that you don't miss out on any notifications from Discover and Learn. The first point is study the market. Well, I'll explain this with an example so that it is easy for you to relate and understand. Suppose if you have to buy a mobile phone, which everybody does, right? So what do? You first try to find out the current models available in the market. And then you decide on a budget. And according to your budget, you shortlist some mobile phones. This is a basic thing which everybody does. And I hope you will agree with me. Then you go through the phone features of different brands, looks, and finally the feedback. Once you go through all these things, then you decide and buy a phone. So this is how you come to a conclusion about which phone to buy. The same logic applies here. What you have to do here is, when you have to come up with a salary expectation, try and find out what packages are offered for this skill set or what skill set you have or you are going to get interviewed for, and decide on your salary expectation. Okay, so since the way you did the market research for a mobile phone, you have to do for the salary packages available in the market or what the current trend of salary in the market. In this way, it will be easier for you to come up with a reasonable salary expectation or a realistic salary expectation which you can put across to the interview panel as well. And you can always tell the interviewer that this is the salary which is offered in the market right now for this skill set, so that is why I am also expecting the same. The second point is sell your skills. Guys, I'll take the same example of buying a mobile phone here as well. Okay, in this case, when you have to buy a phone, you either go to a dealer or a brand showroom to buy a mobile phone. Okay, so now here I'll talk about the salesman's role basically. So here the salesman, after understanding all your specifications, shows you some mobile phones. Okay, now the salesman's job is to sell the phone in all possible ways, and he or she puts forward all the features and specifications in front of you so that you buy one of the phones. The same thing is applicable for the candidate as well. When you come up with a figure or a salary expectation, the interviewer expects that you give them a logical explanation about why are you expecting this amount and do you actually deserve this amount. So the same thing is applicable here as well, like the salesman. So what you have to do here is you have to be aggressive in bringing forth all your skills which is required for the job, and you have to tell them your past achievements, certifications if you have done any, or any awards or accolades which you have received in your past job or your current job. In this way, you can convince them why you deserve this salary. The third point is talk about how you can help the company grow if you get hired for this position. Now, I'll continue with the same example. Here the salesman knows what you're looking for in a phone. So what he or she does is they start relating the features of the phone to your everyday needs. Okay, for example, if he or she knows that you're a professional, they say that you can, put reminders for your meetings, you can write notes while you're in a meeting. And if the person sees that you are a student, then they say that they talk about the camera features and selfies, and all sorts of, you can make videos and uh, etc etc. Okay, so likewise you also have to relate your goals with the company's goal and make the interviewer understand that this is how you can make the company grow. Another important point is discuss your plans. Now, here what I mean by this. So, here you can talk about your liabilities and investment plans. For example, if you have a home loan to pay, or if you're planning to take a car loan or an education loan, etc. So, in this way, you can justify the amount or package you wish you are looking for. But please don't get into your earnings and expenses. This really won't help. The last point and the most important point is joining bonus, a counter offer, or perks. Now, before getting to this, I want to tell you one thing. Never, you know, quote your salary expectations in terms of percentage or a salary range. Now, for example, when you are asked about your salary expectation, never put it across like I'm looking for a 20 to 30% hike or a 30 to 40% hike. Okay, and never never say that you're looking for a package of 10 to 12 LPA or 20 to 22 LPA. So in this case, you will always end up getting on a lower side. So you have to be very clear while putting up your expectation. So you have to come up with a figure or number. Okay. For example, if I am asked to for my salary expectation, so I'll come and say that I'm looking for a salary of 20 lakh or 25 lakh or 15 lakh. Okay, not like 20 to 22 or 15 to 16. So you have to be very clear in this. Always check with the company if they have a joining bonus or any other perks if they offer. So these also play a very important role, and these also add up to your salary. Okay, so always check with them like if they have a joining bonus thing and what amount is the joining bonus amount. Okay, so do check on all these. And if you have an offer in hand already, if you have given, like, when you start looking for a job, of course, you have like few interviews lined up and you go and give the interviews since you have already lined up those interviews, right? So you just go and give the interviews. So if in case you receive any offer, never hesitate to put that across. Always, counter their offer with the offer which you have. Okay, so you can always give a counter offer to them if you have any. This also helps in salary negotiation. Okay, because the company knows if they want to hire you, they have to give a higher package which you have already received, right? So please don't hesitate to put forward your counter offer. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll be back with more interesting videos and amazing content. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe.